While scanning through USA Today, I came across an article called "New Amputees Worry About Hard Life Ahead." The article informed me that there are around 3,000 Haitians who have received amputations as a result from the recent earthquake. Although volunteers are helping around the clock, many patients worry about how they will survive. In a country where 3 out of 4 people are unemployed, and work that does exist is physical labor, how can amputees compete? In The Nature of the Soul and Its Relation to the Body, Plato argues that our body is worthless and it causes trouble for the eternal soul. In Plato's opinion, an amputated limb would be a way that the body is interfering with our search for truth. Phantom limb syndrome, a common disorder of amputees, is when a missing limb feels like it's attached, moving, or receiving sensation. Plato might argue that this is an example of the body giving us false information, which ultimately leads us away from true knowledge and having a good soul. In his work, Plato also believes that a true philosopher lives off of the soul and not the body, and if one follows this way of life, they too can have a good soul. However, looking at the Haitian culture, we see that labor is a requirement in a majority of jobs. This means that the body is the main provider for food and other necessities. Is this to say that people who use the body to survive have polluted souls? In Disciplining the Body, Michel Foucault believes that the body is part of a political field, and that it is involved in many relations with power. In the Haitian culture, it is understood that disabled are unproductive and should be isolated. Many people with disabilities are ridiculed, and the Haitians believe they are cursed. If you're handicapped, it's like you're not a person, a Haitian man claims. Foucault would argue that these social attitudes have some sort of power over the way the Haitians think, showing that there are power relations that have an immediate effect on us. Towards the end of the article, it states that medical professionals hope that with more amputees, the Haitians will begin to change their attitudes. However, Foucault argues that there will always be power structures, and in this case, there will always be expectations on the disabled. Is this to say that although attitudes might be able to change, there will never be a time when disableds are viewed as equals? Plato and Foucault help to prove that philosophy lives on in today's news.